So down here between episodes, I have been very busy getting all of these little guys, all these bees. I've been breeding them up a lot because today we're starting kind of the area around the mega base, and not the mega base itself. That's probably coming within the next few episodes, but not right now. But I am just going to say it now, we're going to, for the whole aesthetic this season, what we're going to be doing is kind of a mix between steampunk and dieselpunk, kind of like a in-between, I guess, which means I'm gonna try not to overdo it with the copper, because so many steampunk builds just overdo it with the copper and it really annoys me, so I'm not going to overdo it, but I still do want to have some copper, which means we're going to need a lot of wax to keep the, waxedness of it and keep it in its first state, and also some of its other states. You know how wax works. But if we're going to be doing this, I'm going to need a new skin, because this one isn't particularly steampunky. It suited my Meg base last season, because this is just kind of my default skin. But yeah, let's get a more appropriate skin on. There we go. This is a much better skin for the occasion. A little bit of free cam so you can kind of get a 360 view of it. But that is not why we're here today. So I'm gonna stop with that because we need to get building. What we're going to be building today, probably should put my armor and stuff back on. What we're going to be building today is the start of our area, as I said. But it's not going to be the mega base because we need sugarcane. We desperately need sugarcane for our rockets. And I probably shouldn't keep stealing papers. So we need to build a sugarcane farm. And that's what we're going to be doing. But we're going to be going aesthetic with it. And I'm going to show you where we're going to build it. It's really not that far. It's actually right here, right next to this ocean monument. Because this is going to be like not a farming district, but a kind of pseudo farming district, I guess. We're going to be doing a few farms here, maybe, because I want to build a guardian farm to get some prismarine, but we're going to be building it right here. So I am now going to grab all of these beehives, because, there we go, got the achievement. Actually, no, I should wait till it's nighttime so I know that they're all in there. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. But I'm going to explain what we're going to do quickly, and actually can do this while we're waiting for it to become nighttime. I like how we've repurposed this area so it actually has a function. I mean, I think I might even leave a few bees in there, to be honest. Like, I like the aesthetic it brings. But the farm I have that we're going to be building, the thing is, it works more efficiently in the nether, apparently, because I think it has something to do with day-night cycles and the bees coming out of their little holes. But here's the thing, I don't want to build it on this level because we were talking about paper the other day and we're going to be moving all the portals to the nether roof. So if I note down the coordinates here, then I go through paper's portal, which is already on the roof, and then bring that over. I can link it up to the portal at base, and then I can just put the bee farm right next to the portal. I think that's probably a good idea. So yeah, let's go do that. I'm gonna have to make sure there's no lava directly below here. There is. Okay, that's there's the warning to other people so they don't fall in. How much obsidian? We actually only need 2 more pieces, so I can easily get that from here. I might even fill up this hole just in case someone. I mean, we actually have the elytra, so it's not the biggest deal if we do fall. But to someone, which we might have to get that. I can steal the corner from over there. I'm just gonna do that. We still have blocks for the farm. I'll just steal the corner of Zach's portal, I think. I have to fly up to get on top of it. And then we're going to start building all the portals up on top of the roof. So we're going to have to travel back through here. I need to take down the coordinates first, don't I? So as you can see, I have just gone ahead and built the farm. And I have linked the farm design in the description. Because I used one off YouTube because I don't understand bees enough to make my own. So that's the one we've used. Also, if you do decide to build on the nether roof, don't make the mistake I did of following the tutorial exactly and putting it this layer down there, because then you need the grass to put the flowers on, and you don't have that because there's bedrock there, so don't make that mistake. But this thing is pretty good. Like, I've AFK probably about 20 minutes total, and like I've gotten a lot more than this that I've already gathered all the materials for the farm for, and I've already used it in that. So yeah, that was really good. But this is a really good farm design. I'd recommend you go check it out. I'm actually tempted to make a honey shop at some point, because the thing is, I've only got the shears in here at this point in time, but you can fill it with bottles and get honey bottles, so might do that. But either way, it's now time for us to go and build our sugarcane farm. Woo! It has taken me quite a while to get the resources for this. But yeah, as you can see, we've just got all of our resources here and got a lot. This area is starting to get really laggy. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to... We are switching server hosts soon, so I'm hoping that will fix it. Because I know it's not exactly pleasant to watch. So we're gonna try to get that fixed. But for the time being, yeah, I've got all this stuff. I designed this thing forgetting I would have to get all the resources for it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because I really like what I've been. I'm gonna be honest. This is probably one of my favorite builds just ever, which is interesting because here's the thing: we're going to be doing like a steampunky, diesel-punky steamboat looking thing, and that's the thing. I hate making boats so much. I avoid it as much as possible because I can never get the shape right. But I think I did an okay job with this one, especially considering I had to kind of wrap it around the sugarcane farm. By the way, this is the same design we used last season. I'll try to link that in the description as well if I remember. If I don't, yell at me in the comments. Same goes for the other one. But it's about time we get building, I think. So we're going to be building it directly over there, like I said. So let's get into the time lapse. As you can see, we have now built our sugarcane farm, and this thing is not small. We've got a lot of detail to go over. First of all, the sugarcane farm is down here. Like I said, it's a modified version of our farm from last season, but I really wanted to continue. So after building the town hall, I really like building like with red terracotta and the mangrove planks. So I'm like, okay, what if I carry it over into this design? I hadn't really come up with a proper color palette for my mega base yet, so I think this is a good start. Like, this isn't going to be it. We're going to have different contrasting sections of it probably. Not going to go into too much detail about that. But we've got like this ship. I think I got the ship shape right. This shape looks right. So yeah, we've got like a kind of steamboat looking thing. I particularly love this anchor. Like, I've got a lot of detail. Like, we've got the green glazed terracotta and the buttons. I like to think there's like barnacles or something on the anchor. Like the little white patches there. And then we've got some more on the underside of the ship. I've got a lot of cyan terracotta here. I love cyan terracotta. It's one of my new favorite blocks in the game after playing with it. But you can't have steampunk without an abundance of cogs. So that's what we've got here. And we've got like kind of like a mechanism to pull the anchor up. And you can kind of see here, like it's more worn here. I've really put into thought about like how different parts of the ship are going to be worn. Like we've got brown mushroom blocks and jungle logs here, where the up top here, where there'd be like less seawater getting all over it. We've just got the plain copper. And we've also got this water wheel at the back here, which isn't actually touching the water, but we're going to ignore that. But one of my favorite things as well is this smoke. Like, I've never really tried doing anything with glass like this before, and it's not perfect, but I think it looks all right. One of my favorite things I've done, I know I keep saying my favorite thing, but in here we've got the glass, and I've put like trapdoors along the edges. It looks really cool. Oh, hello, you shouldn't be spawning in here. I thought I spawn-proofed this place. Okay, that's good to know. It looks good, but it was absolute pain to build, because I use Lightmatica, and I used the easy place mode just because it makes things a lot easier. And you have to turn it on and off if you want to flip the trapdoor, so it's a pain. So I'd build a row, then go all the way back through and redo it. But yeah, that's about it for the ship. I'm really happy with it. Even we've got like highlights on these funnels with just regular stone and tuff. Oh, something I also should mention, this section here, the redstone I had designed had to kind of jut out here a bit. So like I've got a lot of redstone back here that all toggles with this lever here. But we've got all this redstone, which I kind of designed a good chunk of it, not the farm itself, but like to kind of toggle for the farm and send stuff up the item elevator. But yeah, we had this little section of redstone that jutted out, so I had to build like this little thing off to the side here. It's kind of hidden, but I wanted to make it look decent. So yeah, just if you're curious what that is, that's what that is. But yeah, that's just about gonna do it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, because yeah, it's good to finally get started on, like I said, the area around the mega base. I can't stress that enough. This is not part of the mega base. The mega base is going to be something that's like very clearly defined as the main base type thing. I think what we're going to do is I want to build like a dock for the Guardian farm, and then I want to have like a tiny little mountain range kind of separating this area and where I'm going to build the mega base on the mainland over there. So I think that's going to be fun. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I want to do all that fun stuff. And I'll see you in the next one if you choose to watch it.